You've seen the images. Branson floating, Bezos in a cowboy hat, Musk selling moon tickets. Space tourism is here, but right now, it's a playground for the ultra-rich. $450,000 for minutes of weightlessness, up to $55 million for days in orbit. It's easy to dismiss as a billionaire's game, but remember, air travel was once just as exclusive. Today, we'll explore whether space will ever be within reach for the rest of us, and what the future of humanity's next great journey might look like. Imagine this. You could leave Earth's surface, cross the boundary of space, and float above the world, all in the time it takes to watch a short film. The catch? It'll cost you about $500,000 and you'll be one of a select few to ever experience it. Welcome to the world of suborbital spaceflight, where companies like Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin are making dreams of space travel a reality for private citizens. Whether you choose Virgin Galactic's sleek spaceplane or Blue Origin's futuristic rocket capsule, you're in for an adventure unlike any other. Virgin Galactic's journey begins with a mothership carrying the spaceplane high into the sky before releasing it to rocket upward. Blue Origin's New Shepard, on the other hand, launches straight up from the ground in a fully automated vertical rocket, no pilot needed, just pure engineering. Once you reach the edge of space, both flights offer a few precious minutes of weightlessness. You'll unbuckle, float freely, and gaze out at the breathtaking curve of Earth. This is the overview effect, a sudden, overwhelming sense of our planet's fragility and beauty, often described by astronauts as utterly life-changing. After your brief dance in zero gravity, it's time to return. Virgin Galactic's spaceplane glides smoothly back to a runway, while Blue Origin's capsule drifts down under parachutes, landing gently in the desert. Both journeys are meticulously designed for safety and spectacle. The experience may last only a few minutes, but its impact can linger for a lifetime. For many, it's a profound, emotional journey, one that sparks curiosity and a hunger for more exploration. Some return to Earth with tears in their eyes, forever changed by the sight of our blue planet suspended in the void. The emotional reactions are raw, genuine, and deeply personal. The suborbital hop is just the beginning, a first step toward a future where space is open to all who dare to dream. Suborbital is an appetizer, orbital spaceflight is the main course. While suborbital flights offer a taste of weightlessness and a glimpse of the planet's curve, true space travel means going all the way, circling the Earth at 17,500 miles per hour, living and working in microgravity, and experiencing the full reality of life beyond our atmosphere. Here, you're not just touching space, you're living in it. SpaceX's Crew Dragon has opened the door for private citizens to become astronauts, taking them to orbit for days or even weeks at a time. Sometimes these missions dock with the International Space Station, where private crews join professional astronauts, sharing meals, conducting experiments, and gazing down at the ever-changing Earth below. Inspiration was the first all-civilian orbital mission, circling Earth every 90 minutes, conducting science and experiencing 16 sunrises a day. For 3 days, the crew lived, worked, and bonded in orbit, proving that ordinary people can adapt to the extraordinary challenges of space. Their journey inspired millions and showed that the dream of spaceflight is no longer reserved for career astronauts. Companies like Axiom Space now charter missions, training private astronauts for extended stays. These pioneers spend months preparing, learning how to live and work in zero gravity, and how to handle emergencies. Living in orbit means seeing Earth as a living, breathing entity. Weather systems swirling, city lights glowing, and auroras dancing across the poles, every single day from a vantage point few have ever known. The price is steep, but each mission refines the process, building the foundation for future space hotels and off-world living. Every experiment, every day spent in orbit, brings us closer to a future where living and working in space is routine. This is the real deal. Not just a view but a new way of life in space where humanity's next chapter is being written, one mission at a time. Want the view without the G-forces? Enter the stratospheric balloon. Space Perspectives Spaceship Neptune. It's a pressurized capsule, gently lifted by a giant hydrogen balloon to 100,000 feet, above 99% of the atmosphere. No rockets, no weightlessness, just a calm, 6-hour journey with panoramic views, plush seats, and cocktails. You won't reach space, but you'll see its darkness and Earth's curve in comfort. At $125,000, it's still exclusive, but far more accessible than an orbital flight. It's the luxury, low-intensity option for those who want the view, not the velocity. A few minutes in space is one thing. What about a real vacation? Imagine not just floating for a few moments, but actually living among the stars for days or even weeks. The idea of space hotels is no longer just science fiction. It's quickly becoming a reality, and it could redefine what we think of as a getaway. Orbital Assembly's Voyager station aims to be the first space hotel, with artificial gravity created by rotation. This ambitious project is designed to make guests feel at home, even while orbiting hundreds of kilometers above Earth. The rotating structure will simulate gravity, allowing visitors to walk, sleep, and eat in comfort, something never before possible in space. Imagine sleeping in a bed, eating gourmet meals, and jogging with Earth spinning below you. Floor-to-ceiling windows will offer breathtaking views of our planet, while world-class chefs prepare meals you'll never forget. Fitness centers, lounges, and even entertainment venues will make your stay feel both extraordinary and familiar. The station's outer ring offers gravity for comfort. The central hub is for zero-G fun, basketball, floating, even spacewalks. Guests will be able to experience the thrill of weightlessness, play games that are impossible on Earth, and even step outside for a spacewalk, all while returning to the comfort of their private suites. They'll start with a smaller Pioneer station, hosting up to 28 people as a proof of concept. This first step will help engineers and designers learn what it takes to make life in orbit comfortable, safe, and enjoyable for everyone. The challenges, cost, engineering, safety, are immense, but the vision is powerful. Space as a place to live, work, and play. Teams of scientists, engineers, and astronauts are working tirelessly to solve problems and make this dream accessible to more than just professional astronauts. It's the transition from exploration to habitation. We're witnessing the dawn of a new era, where ordinary people can become space travelers and experience life beyond our planet. The Hilton of the Stars is coming, and they're already taking reservations. Soon, booking a room in orbit could be as easy as reserving a suite at your favorite hotel on Earth. The future of travel is truly out of this world. What if space wasn't the destination, but the route? SpaceX's Starship could make New York to Shanghai a 40-minute trip, board at a spaceport, rocket into a suborbital arc, experience weightlessness, then land on the other side of the world. Any 2 points on Earth, connected in under an hour, redefining long-distance travel. The implications: business, logistics, even military, rapid global response, high-value cargo, and personnel anywhere, anytime. Costs will start high, but could drop just like aviation. Point-to-point could be the killer app that makes spaceflight routine. The future of travel might be through space, not just to it. Rockets are spectacular, but what's the environmental cost? Different fuels have different impacts. Hydrogen burns clean, kerosene leaves black carbon in the stratosphere. For now, rocket launches are a tiny fraction of aviation's carbon footprint. But if space tourism scales up, so will the impact. SpaceX's Starship aims for carbon-neutral methane, synthesized using renewable energy and CO2 from the air. A closed-loop system. The challenge: producing enough fuel sustainably. The industry is thinking about these issues from the start, but solutions must keep pace with growth. The dream of space can't come at the expense of Earth. The environmental cost is a problem we must solve as we reach for the stars. Space is unforgiving. The Titan sub disaster reminded us, new frontiers come with real risks. Commercial spaceflight is risky by nature, controlled explosions, extreme speeds, and altitudes. In the US, regulations focus on informed consent. You sign a waiver, acknowledging the dangers. Catastrophic failure would ground the industry and invite heavy regulation. Companies invest heavily in safety, escape systems, abort protocols, but unknowns remain. Every passenger is a test pilot. The price includes risk. As flights become common, society must decide, how safe is safe enough? $450,000 for minutes in space, $55 million for a week in orbit. Astronomical prices, but history says costs fall. Air travel was once for the rich, now it's for everyone. The same curve is happening in space. Reusability is the key. SpaceX's Falcon 9 slash costs. Starship aims to cut them further. If launch costs drop by 100-fold, everything in space, tourism, hotels, gets cheaper. Suborbital flights could reach luxury car prices, orbital trips, the cost of a world cruise. It's not guaranteed, but the precedent is there. The cost curve is bending. Space is getting closer. The question isn't if space will be affordable, but when. So, where does that leave us? Space is shifting from luxury to utility, just like phones and air travel did. Today's billionaire joyrides fund tomorrow's infrastructure and innovation. The door to the final frontier is opening, slowly but surely. Will you save up for a ticket, or keep your feet on Earth? The fact that you can even ask is progress. Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more journeys into the future. Keep looking up.